What is going on, heroes? My name is Duncan. Thank you so much for checking out HeroShot. So I think it goes without saying that by far one of the most anticipated movies of 2018 is Ready Player One. Now, I don't have to get into the whole spiel about it. Steven Spielberg, it was a novel. Everybody's excited about it. It's the future. It's virtual reality. Like I think if you're watching this channel, you probably know what Ready Player One is about, and you're probably excited about it, as am I. I think, let's see, if I were to rank, I'll do this more officially later, but I think by far what I'm most excited about for next year is, of course, Infinity War. I mean, I cried during the freaking trailer, but if I had to put a second place, probably would be Ready Player One. I mean, just at this point, just off the top of my head, but pretty comfortable in saying that because I am pretty excited about this. Now, I have a buddy who has actually read the book, and like he can't recommend this enough. Like he, for those of you who don't know, I'm not a huge reader, but I got my hands on the audiobook, and I'm about a third of the way through it, and man, I am loving it so far. Some of the stuff I'm really curious about, like how exactly it's going to translate onto screen. And of course, when it comes to all novel adaptations, you always get that group of people that's always like, well, wasn't as good as the book, or like that wasn't as good as it was in the book, or that was different than how it was in the book. And I think that I'm interested to see exactly what Spielberg can do with a few of what I already know from the story, a few particular scenes. Like I'm excited to see what that is going to look like, you know, on a humongous screen in front of me. But with all of that said, I've babbled enough. I think we're all excited. A new trailer came out a couple of days ago, and I haven't watched it yet. Let's sit down and check it out and see what all of the hype is about.
My name's Wade Watts. My dad picked that name because it sounded like a superhero's alter ego, like Peter Parker or Bruce Banner. But he died when I was a kid. My mom too. And I ended up here, sitting here in my tiny corner of nowhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere. Except the Oasis.
The Oasis.
A whole virtual universe. People come to the Oasis for all the things they can
Ooh, that doesn't look realistic, but I don't think it necessarily has to,
because of all the things they can be.
which I think works to their advantage. Oh, I'm sure this thing is full of Easter eggs as to who, like the first teaser, who all was in the background and whatever.
Child of James Halliday.
Hello, if you're watching this, I'm dead. I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the Oasis itself.
Doesn't sound like a people person.
Who is this Parzival? And how the hell is he winning?
Find him.
That's our main character. I love the soundtrack, man. Van Halen, Ben Mendelsohn.
It's nothing less than a war for control of the future.
Welcome to the rebellion, Wade.
Like many of you, I only came here to escape. But I found something much bigger than just myself. Are you willing to fight?
Is that Gundam? And was that Mario? Iron Giant, which you saw in the first trailer. Ooh, okay. Well, consider me excited for that. Now, what I really liked about the trailer was sort of like the balance between like real life action and then what goes on inside the Oasis. I love that it wasn't all just Oasis action, even though there was a ton of it in there. And I'm sure by now, plenty of people have probably broken this trailer down like frame by frame to see all. Yeah, I can see it here because I'm a little bit late on the review here, or the reaction, but I can see like, okay, so Overwatch, is that Chun-li? Just in this one scene here, it's like a skeleton dude. Anyways, no, I am extremely excited for Ready Player One. It's looking like it's pretty faithful to the novel. Now, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I'm only about a third of the way through the novel. I don't know. I have no idea how the story ends, so I might leave it that way just so I don't spoil anything for myself once the movie comes around next year. But man, that is exciting marketing for sure. And like I said, it's almost works to this movie's advantage that stuff inside the Oasis doesn't look like hyper realistic. I think that works in its favor because I don't know. It makes it you can sort of differentiate between kind of what's going on in the real world and what's going on inside the Oasis. I don't know, maybe some people don't dig on that too much, but it looks like you're inside a video game as opposed to, I guess, like super hyper realistic virtual reality. Guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this trailer and if you were excited about Ready Player One as I am. Guys, thanks so much for checking out this video. I wanted to remind everybody that every Wednesday now on the HeroShot channel, we do the HeroShot podcast now as a live show. So come back to the channel Wednesday night about 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, and you'll be in for a bit of a treat where it'll be an actual live show where you can interact with me and my co-hosts and ask questions, present discussion topics, whatever you like. It's if you haven't checked out the podcast before, it's a weekly show where we go over all the biggest and latest news in the world of movies and TV shows and comics and sometimes games. It's just whatever we want to talk about. And I'm sure this week we'll have plenty of discussion getting ready for The Last Jedi. I think we're going to have some predictions and what we're expecting to see in the movie, and just overall just how excited we are for The Last Jedi. But with all of that said, thanks so much for checking out this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.